Welcome in, everyone. I am excited to be with you today. And in a moment, I'm going to share who this amazing goddess is that is next to me in our Zoom world. But I want to first off say I'm getting very thrilled for my summer solstice retreat that's coming up on the 26th of June. Now, first off, happy summer solstice, everybody. The official one is this Saturday. We get to celebrate the start of summer. We get to celebrate dads and all of the wonderful experiences that they have to offer us. So get your summer ignited and then come together and retreat the following Saturday on the 26th for our summer solstice retreat. The theme is all about thriving. We're going to be exploring what thriving means and some of the, I call it BS self-care stuff that people think is what they need to be doing to thrive. What does it mean to thrive from body to soul? As well as a woman, what does it mean to really step into your authentic feminine, exploring authentic masculine energy and feminine energy and how that can allow us to really embrace who we are. The last few moons and eclipses, I felt it, I'm pretty sure a lot of people did, was encouraging us, yes, to step into our more authentic self. Like, what are you over and done with? What are you ready to close the books on? And where are you ready to move forward in? Perfect timing then to honor this at our summer retreat. And I brought in a special friend of mine who I've known for years. It's been so long. And it's been so fun.
Yeah.
Elijah. And in a moment, I'm going to have Elijah share with you what she's going to be offering the women. But first off, I want to love on her for a second. I was talking to Elijah when I invited her to come to my summer retreat. And I said, I sat in meditation and just your fun little face kind of just floated through my consciousness. And that is when my intuition is spot on. I knew it was time for you to really step into it. And so we got on the phone, we had this conversation, and it immediately was like a yes. And what I said to Elijah was, I love the way you have started to fully express yourself unapologetically. You have stepped into your power.
Sorry, so much going on in my house right now. I'm so sorry.
Hey, retreat and all of that is about fun and play.
Thank you, Lee. Sorry.
Who else knows how to play than children, right?
That is life right there. Yes, I love it. I mean, I'm all about being real. So.
Living, right? How can we thrive in a house full of people?
Oh my goodness. Yes,
so,
that is the question.
Elijah, what I was saying is I love your like unapologetic expression of yourself, of the work you do now. And just from seeing where you were, which was fantastic and fabulous, to seeing where you are though, I feel like the fire is lit.
Thank you.
And I think that's what people are going to get out of your conversation and the experience they're going to have with you. So I want you to share a little sneak peek into what the women can look forward to at our retreat.
Okay. First of all, I just want to thank you so much because I am really enjoying seeing myself through your eyes right now. Thank you. I'm going to receive all that. Side note, just a side note. I feel like that's a really important practice for us as women. When we hear compliments or when we hear things, I like really invite us all to imagine that what we're hearing and like step outside ourselves and see ourselves through the eyes of others, and then just allow yourself to say, oh, well, maybe what they're saying is true about me. Maybe I can see myself that way. So just inviting that in because, we tend to block compliments. So as you know,
I love that.
As many of us know. Yeah. Okay. So thank you. So I'm really excited for everybody here. I just want to say, Tracy just walked me through the retreat and it's going to be amazing. I'm really, really excited. I love what you have come up with and how you think of this. And also I just really want to honor Tracy for the ways that you have learned to work on Zoom to create community. I'm very inspired by you. So thank you. Yeah. I hope you can see yourself through my eyes.
Great.
So I am a feminist transformational coach. I coach Gosh, for me, there's a lot of layers to what I do. But one of the big layers is I want to help women lift the veil. I call it lifting the veil and show other ways of being. So lifting the veil on what? Lifting the veil on the current culture that we live in, the patriarchal structure in which we live in, which is basically just a hierarchical power structure. That's how I define that. And the messaging we get. That's where I start. And that's what I'm going to talk to women about. One of the things I'm going to talk about, because we don't know what we don't know. And as I have a friend that says, JD Rose says, we're all in the water, so we're all wet. All of us are. You know, we're swimming. This is the world we live in. And so we don't know what we don't know. And there's something incredibly powerful in getting that veil lifted to say, oh, wow, okay, now I get why I'm carrying this pain. Well, I get why I feel like an imposter. I get why I totally don't feel good enough. And that's the wound I really love working with women on, the I'm not good enough wound, which is, I think it's like the core wound of humanity, actually. And I think it's especially true for women. And then even like beyond, just saying women, I will say it even is deeper and even more true for any woman that is marginalized in a culture that centers whiteness and heterosexuality and all of that. So it's really, really deeply important for us to understand at least one of the ways of why we carry that wound, because there can be multiple ways, but a big way is through the culture we live in. And it's so awesome for me because I have done this work with so many women, and like, it's really, really incredible to see the light bulb go on, Tracy. It's just like, oh my gosh, it just that perspective is a tool. That perspective is a tool, a very powerful tool for women.
I'm so excited because it aligns so well with what I'm going to be discussing, thriving, because if we don't feel good enough, how are we ever going to thrive?
Exactly. Precisely. We can't. Well, we won't even give ourselves permission to thrive.
No,
right?
We'll create this altered reality where we think we are, or we should, or we create this external facade, the mask or whatever. And we're going to take the masks off. We're going to take the veil off in a safe, sacred, and fun space. My clients don't call me Lucille Ball meets the Dalai Lama for nothing. So we're going to have sacred time. We're going to have the Dalai Lama time. We're going to have this time to feel safe enough to talk about things we never talk about. We're going to have time to be expressed and have fun and play. We have a summer scavenger hunt, a part of the retreat. There's time to get immersed into your body. We do digital detoxes, ladies, where you actually get to retreat solo in your sacred space and then come on back with the group of women that are here virtually. So it's a really well-rounded, wonderful experience. I'll be here supporting you. Elijah will be, as well as all of the other women. You will get exactly what you need to get out of this retreat. Perfect opportunity to start the summer season. Let's ignite that part of us that these eclipses and moons have been pulling us towards, as well as probably what that part of us that's been yearning for. It's time, everyone. The world is coming out again, and it's time for us to step back out into that empowered version of self and do it in a way that's authentic, not in a way that's cheesy or fake or ridiculous, in a way that is sacred, authentic, and also bold. And so I'm really excited for us to join forces at our summer solstice retreat. It's going to be the 26th of June, everyone. We're from 11 to 4 Eastern time. And in that time, you're going to have these amazing experiences. And my intention is you leave feeling a little more thriving. I look forward to being with all of you. Elijah, any last words you want to leave the women before we close?
Just the most powerful place for me has always been in connection with other women. Like that, that anybody that has experienced Tracy's retreats or any retreats knows that power of sitting in a circle with women. And if you don't know the power of that, please come experience it, because it's profound.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to be with all you on June 26th. Thank you, everyone.